Yo, what is up guys? It is Corrupt here, back with another video, and today I actually did something that took me quite a while to do. I've been working on this for about a few hours, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And basically what I did was I went through every single NBA team and looked at their franchise record, their win percentage, basically like how many wins and losses they have in their entire franchise. And I made a chart from the best win percentage to the worst win percentage, right? And then I also did the same thing with their playoff appearances and finals wins, just to see, what it would look like stacked up in a chart. And I'm actually really excited to show you guys this because a lot of interesting things that I found out about each of these teams, So let's go ahead and get right into that. So this is the first chart that I have, every NBA team's franchise win percentage. Now, this is from the best to the worst, and we're gonna start with the worst team here. So the worst team is Minnesota, the Minnesota Timberwolves, 39.8%, which is ridiculously low. It's the only team on this entire list that is under 40%. So most teams, as you can see through here, between 55% and so to 40. So you got the Clippers, the second worst, Grizzlies, Nets, Hornets, Wizards, Kings, Pelicans, Cavs, Raptors, Magic, Warriors, Knicks, Pistons, Hawks, and those are the teams that are like less than 50%. Basically, all of these teams have had a losing record throughout their entire franchise thus far. So going up here, it's about half the teams. We're gonna go ahead and which one's the 10th spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the Bucks are at the 10th spot. So let's go ahead and start with the Mavs here, 50.1, Nuggets 50.3, the Bulls 51.2, Pacers 51.5. That actually kind of surprised me a little bit. The Pacers, and the Mavs surprised me a little bit. The Hawks surprised me a little bit. The Philadelphia 76ers, and then number 10 spot we have the Bucks 51.8. For 9th spot we have the Heat for 52.2. The Suns at the 7th spot, which is kind of surprising. The Rockets for 52.9. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure the older. See, for me, I kind of like really got into NBA around like 2010 onward. So a lot of the older teams, I'm pretty sure the Suns used to be like really, really good. That's why they're up here. The Rockets 52.9. Trailblazers 53.6. In there in the 6th spot. And breaking the top 5, we have the Jazz for 5th. They're 54.1. The Thunder for 54.2%. And then these three teams are basically the best teams in the NBA, or best teams all around, like by far. Like literally the Spurs, the Lakers, and the Celtics, all of them everybody knows is like the best teams by far. See how all these teams are like really close, and then you have just the Celtics for 3rd. They're 59.1% win percentage. The Lakers are 59.5 win percent, and then the Spurs are 60%. They have a 60% win-loss, or 60 win percentage, which is the highest out of everyone. It's the only team with 60%. And it's funny. That's what I was saying. Is I found out that was kind of funny. Is we only have one team less than 40% and one team over 59%, or like in the 60%. And then it was cool to see how like much ahead these three teams were versus like the Thunder. I didn't think the Thunder was would be 4th. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't even know. The Jazz, I knew we used to be really, really good as well. But yeah, these are the top teams, win percentage wise throughout their entire franchise. It took me quite a long time to get all this put together. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Next is gonna be the playoff appearances and then the championships. The championships, I'm pretty sure everybody's probably seen all those or knows guesses who has the highest one. But go ahead and comment down below who do you guys think has the most championship wins, the least championship wins. There's a bunch, with 0, but whoever has the most championship wins and the most playoff appearances and the least playoff appearances. And go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you guys are new. It did take me a while to make this, so hopefully you guys enjoy. But here we go. This is the playoff appearances, and with the least amount of playoff appearances, we have the Pelicans, and they have 7. The Timberwolves with 9. The Grizzlies with 10. Hornets with 10. Raptors with 11. Clippers with 14. The Magic with 15, Heat with 20, Mavs with 21, the Cavs with 22, the Nets with 27, Jazz with 28, Wizards 29, Kings 29, Phoenix 29, Thunder 31, Bucks 31, the Rockets 33, 34 for the Nuggets, 35 for the Trailblazers, 35 for the Pacers, 35 for the Warriors, and 35 for the Bulls. Now we get to the teams that have gotten 40 or more. And so to start off with that, we got the Knicks with 42, the Pistons with 42, the Hawks with 46, the Spurs with 47, 76ers with 49, and then the Celtics with 56, and the Lakers were 60. Now this kind of surprised me because the Spurs, like y'all saw, had 60 win percentage, but they've only have 47 playoff appearances, whilst you have the Lakers with 60, the Celtics, on there. One of the teams that surprised me as well is the Knicks, because what was the Knicks wins percentage? I forgot. I'm pretty sure they're like, where are they at? 48.8 win percentage. They're like pretty low down on here, but over here they're like up here with where are they at? New York Knicks. They're up in the top tier out of all teams. So it looks like, as you guys can tell, the top tier teams are looking like it's the Lakers, the Celtics, the Spurs, the 76ers, and teams like that, right? And then you have some teams that only had like less than 10, like the Timberwolves and the Pelicans. That's like really, really bad. And next, what we're going to be doing is checking out the amount of championships that each team has had. And let's go ahead and get into that. So we have a ton of teams that have 3 or less. Pretty much, the Jazz, Suns, Magic, Pelicans, Grizzlies, Nuggets, and the Hornets have all not won a single championship. The Wizards got 1, Raptors 1, Kings, Trailblazers, Thunder, Timberwolves, Bucks, Dallas, Cavs, and the Hawks all have 1. And the funny thing about it, if you look at these, you can tell, alright, LeBron got that one. I'm pretty sure this one was with Dirk. I don't remember the Bucks or the Timberwolves or OKC. The Raptors, Leonard with that one. And let's see, the teams with 2, you have the Knicks again, the Rockets, and the Nets for 2. And then with 3, you have the 76ers, the Heat, the Clippers, Pacers, and the Pistons. And then, actually, that's the funniest thing about it. Where is it? I thought the Clippers. Yeah, the Clippers have 14 playoff appearances, but they have 3 championships. So that's not bad. They're tied for what? First, second, third, fourth. Tied for 5th, I guess. All these teams tied for 5th, for the most. And then the Spurs, again, only have 5 final wins after having all those playoff appearances. It's kind of sad. The Spurs have always been my favorite team, but, they're always consistent. And the Warriors with 6, with Steph, popping off. The Bulls with 6, with Jordan popping off for them. So the Bulls are up here, obviously. And then you just have 2 teams that absolutely destroy everybody else, and that's the Lakers with 16 and the Celtics with 17. So it's pretty much just a race for first place between these 2 teams, whoever can stay on top there, kind of like the Red Sox and the Yankees and whatnot. But yeah, all these teams much lower. You can kind of see the little curve. So it's like a bell curve, a lot less up here, a lot less down here, and a bunch in the middle. So you can see all the teams in the middle right here, like the average ones. These from down here kind of like below average. These are like the really bad teams. These are like the really good teams. And these are like the best. Same with up here. This one is actually kind of a closer curve though. It actually surprised me how close all of these teams are. Like they're barely like any percentage above the next, like this, they're all so close together. And then you just have these 3 teams that are just way above the rest, which is really funny to me. But that's gonna be it for this video though. I'm probably gonna take a picture of these and upload it on my Instagram just to show as well. The only thing is you can't really see the teams' names, sadly. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys definitely did enjoy. Go ahead and smack that like button if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So until then, peace.